Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC rival, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I don't believe none of that. I don't believe
the
it.
Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
No, sir. I'm not hearing none of that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Power football with the run. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at that, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He's right on target.
Finally
pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Hit as he throws. It's caught.
How did he get that?
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it. Can
You had him.
Swing again.
You had him.
100%. A couple plays again.
I said, as soon as you said, you had him.
Man, that changed the whole outcome.
You had 2, actually.
Unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and get the ball right back.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They move the tight end all over. On second down, they'll take to the air. Complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They'll line up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Oh, he threw a bad pass.
Despite some
Oh, he
serious
threw a bad
shown
pass.
there.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it downfield.
Oh, it's a terrible throw.
Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Damn,
Here
bro.
comes the offense on first down.
That was a terrible throw.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Fuck.
And
My
he gets
bad,
out
team.
of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Trying to find his man on first down.
Oh.
Swings it out to his running back. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Time winding down in the court as they come to the line.
You got a little speed right there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. He finds his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag.
And look at that downfield on the play action.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
What the hell?
The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they were trying to set up the option. The quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Dialing up a second down pass.
First down. That's my fault. That's my fault. It's my fault, team.
And he's wrapped up after he
thought he did something else. Thought he was going to move.
It's all about making plays. And this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team.
Thought he was going underneath. My bad, team. My bad. My bad. Fuck up. Stick to us right there. Wow.
Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Line getting set on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw on second down. No.
Get the ball. Yes, sir.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
All right, don't throw a pick this time.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to get to it.
Oh, shit.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Unloads quickly. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Gators have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. At the 20, he's got space.
Yes,
and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gator! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
I don't know. Like, we get a... I don't know what they got it on. Cause my whole D-line be tired. Boy, blow.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And he keep getting it off.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
No, you dare, baby. Just put your hand up.
Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown. They finally get him down after the big.
That boy like 5'7". Damn.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Wake Forest. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And the Gators will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure gets to him down.
Thank you for the career.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers were playing zone, playing their spaces, and they forced the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to run it back. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead, you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss and give yourself some room to work and operate and really get this drive going. He did exactly that.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Powers through the defender. Good blocking, good running, pick up of 6 out to the 30.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the toss. The Gators will move the sticks with the first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Gators look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the ground game. Keeps the legs moving. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second drive.
Caught behind the line. It's Darnold. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Buying some time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside inside the pocket, you're trying to find an open target, no one's open, throw it away, and live to play another day.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Handoff from the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Fuck, waited too late to get it. I'm going to 41.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
6.
Here comes that Alabama offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get
he knocked it from me.
too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He'll let it go down the right side.
Fuck.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the throw, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
The aerial assault continues. And they got him for the sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Puck, he's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead.
You don't do that.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive. So you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel.
Got strong hands, bro.
Try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Try to get it to the edge.
Oh, 78. 78. What's up? Did he go tap him?
And the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missiles.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
I said a
That
security.
deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do
I
have
said
a
a security.
flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Snatches it on the right. And he'll
The
go
hole,
down, but not
in the
before the
hole.
big pickup and the first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the
He's in
field.
the
He can run
hole.
the route tree.
Florida, 14, Alabama, 3.
First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. He makes the connection. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Looking to go up top on first down.
No!
And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from
It's
a
not supposed to
senior.
be
He
that
is
small.
lucky to get it back.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback
It's
is
not
nice
supposed to
job
be
with his
that
eyes.
bad.
He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That last little step, he should have just kept going with it.
Offense gets set for second down. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds
Just
his big
locked.
tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Let's it fly. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they
I
need.
tried it.
And he's brought down, and this defense
I
gets the
tried
ball
it.
back for its own.
I tried it.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2
I
scores. You
tried
got to
it.
make something happen. Really, really good job.
I tried it. I don't know why I did it, but
Getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more
Right.
creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically
Oh,
they
what
were
the
going to
fuck?
try to be
What we in?
challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven
what we in?
has dominated this
that was
entire
bad.
game. This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all
Go get it. This is.
That is interception number 3 on the day.
He been got
And
that.
they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return.
Oh, Lord.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. You know now.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the
Oh,
wideout.
stop. Why you stop?
Makes the grab.
Oh, why you
A
stop?
huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively.
He's going for the big play. What a
Got it.
grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong
Damn.
throw. Put it right on the money.
Oh, shit. Yeah, damn. Contested it
The
all.
Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not
No,
before he
not
takes
with
a
mine,
chunk
bro.
out of what they need to move
No,
the sticks.
not with mine.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
No, that's my guy. That's my best damn
Take a shot
defender.
at it on 1st and goal.
No.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Hey, hope the linebacker ain't
Such a
hurt.
great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
From
I
the
was in
shotgun,
back in the end zone.
knocked down at the 26 after ripping off
Okay.
10 there.
That's got to
Yeah,
be
boy.
demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Shit.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for room, it's Darnold. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
At the 26-yard line, it's 3rd down.
GG's, man.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What is it? Look. Yeah. I mean, they're not.
She don't live in Alabama.
No, she didn't tell us.
Oh, okay. Nah, I didn't know if it's like his job and she was there. She was staying for 2 weeks.
I don't know why it's Huntsville. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's there. But he said,
Is he happy?
yeah, he in the South, so he good.
And he's close to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't worried about close to everybody. He just worried about.
He's worried about close to the girls. They talk at least.
Well, I don't know how much they talk.
Oh.
I know they still hang out.
He went and boarded up there for this year?
I mean, Ron be in his own world anyway, so that don't really stop.
He would be happy to have the option at least.
I don't know.
At least maybe be around his family, something. He said next month.
Yeah, that's the thing. He said he's trying to give him like 2 or 3 more weeks because he said he's supposed to be starting on July 18th. So he was like,
damn.
Right.
That's not even, I mean, it is next month, but that's not even next month. That's in like 2 weeks.
Right.
3 weeks.
He said he's trying to see if they give him a little more grace. But he said the same position, he just taking a lead role. I mean, same company, just taking a lead role with this one.
Okay, that's good. And then too, I mean, on top of the raise, I'm sure he's making even more money because I'm sure Huntsville is cheaper than where he is.
Maybe.
Because he's from a small place.
Yeah, that's maybe. Yeah, he was definitely in a small place. It wasn't a big part of the thing. So I said, oh, cool. So DJ can stay with you. I was like, bro, that ain't even funny, bro.
What you gonna do first?
Right, we'll let him stay a little bit.
He would, you know, it's not that he's mean, but he just seems like, nah.
Right. No, Rob be killer. He got to be the last self all the time. For the most part. Yeah. I don't take much for Ron.
Always back within a certain vicinity of each other.
Yeah, because I don't know how far Huntsville is. So I was like 5 hours.
I wondered if they did that, but maybe. Because I know Montgomery is too.
Yeah.
I think it was 5.
I think that's from Tally, I'm thinking.
Probably not even trying to do it.
It seems like it. Yeah, 6:17. 6 hours.
McDonald's?
That's what I figured. I thought it was like that. Yeah, he said he gonna be down now.
I know that's stressful. That is. It's like 15 weeks to pack up all your stuff. Even if you got the money just paid before you get it shipped, that's still a lot of.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they gonna give you money.
I mean, you gotta relocate, but I'm just saying, even still. I know what you see in some jobs, like they had to move kind of soon too, and her job paid for relocating down here, but it was still like it wasn't like, I don't know, they did it weird. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like, here you go to money and they have to submit stuff.
Oh, no, they gave you the money. Well, no. I think they put on my check. Yeah, I think they put on my check. I think they gave me $3,000. I think they put on my check. Yeah. They did. It's something like that. But yeah, they gave me $3,000.
You never been paid to relocate, so I don't know. But I remember with me saying damn job, it was like a lot. Maybe it was just a lot because they just didn't fly. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, I just looked up because I moved up
Right.
here and I just stayed with Point for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then you started locally too. Like you didn't bring furniture up here.
Right, that too. Yeah, that matters too.
That's like I said, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No, it
You gotta
is.
pack up his stuff, move it down, or decide if it's worth moving it down.
No, Rod, he probably didn't take it.
Yeah.
Rod had much stuff in there anyway. Rod, he
When
had.
you find yourself in a lot of times it's not worth it to take it, even if you got the money because in Tampa, I had a bed. I had a 1 bedroom that apartment. As soon as I knew I was coming, I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah,
Because by the time I paid to move it, it would have cost more to move it than all the stuff is worth.
right. And that's why I know Rod ain't gonna really. He might.
I'm mad about my bed. That's still like this, but the bed we pay the still enough. I'm $15 to fuel, but you pay more than a little bit.
Right.
From Tampa up here.
Way more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta drive. But yeah.
Well, look, if y'all are going on the trip, if PT or whoever, you can always drive them. Feel the fly ride. Since you won't fly by yourself.
Right.
3 hours ain't nothing.
Nah, it ain't nothing. Y'all ain't nothing. That's up the road. Y'all literally up the road.
It's so you feel is nice. I'm not an Alabama person.
I got drove by it. That's about it.
A lot of birds there. There's a lot of black people in Huntsville, actually. So he might like it better, but Huntsville is black. It's not black.
But Rod ain't gonna do nothing anyway, so that ain't gonna matter.
You don't date?
I'm talking about like going out and stuff
You
like
don't
that.
date?
I'm saying yeah, but Rod ain't gonna be the one that he ain't finna be like worried about.
Black people around him. Even if he's not going anywhere, he's on out dating within the area.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like worrying about the clubs and the brunch spots and all.
I'm just talking about if he dates. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember you said it wasn't nothing but a white town.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well if he dates, then he's black people around.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, because you said him and the girl, they hang out, but they not whatever. So he wanted to, you know, because he probably didn't have a lot of options there.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't know Ron. He just gonna be chilling.
You know,
Like I said, he's still.
the last thing I think about is club. I understand.
Well, I ain't mean by club, but yeah. Lunch is down. Yeah.
And he can get out and eat.
Nah, he gonna eat.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna eat.
So it's black. Whether he going out or not, you know what I'm saying? He order the food.
Yeah, he'll eat.
Still nigga food.
Yeah, nah, he gonna be better. He gonna be happy with the food for sure. The food part for sure. Yeah. He gonna be happy about that. But he gonna better eat way better than what he is because he was already.
I remember you said that. It was like, that's what made me remember the white part. Because I remember you said it was like a white place. It ain't really nowhere to eat for real.
I be showing him water, but he be like, God damn, man. Mm-hmm. But he go better. He go better eat. Not better. That's probably the best thing. That probably gonna be his happiest part.
I like him.
Yeah, he go better eat. And he gonna work about that. He gonna be able to eat.
Hey, Domino's pizza crashing from the complex.
Say that one more time.
Domino's pizza man's crashing from the complex.
Crash where?
Which one? This side or the front? The back side?
On the side.
Or the front side?
What did he hit?
He was trying to avoid another car. And he swerved. I'm right behind it. He swerved. So I think he put his blink on too late or something like that. Or she put her blink on too late. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
She put hers on too late. He's trying to avoid her. The other car's fine.
Right.
His
Oh,
shit,
damn.
His shit is big. I don't know somebody getting their pizza. I walk that motherfucker. Where you at, bro?
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
get my pizza.
The asshole of me would have been like, would you deliver anybody else's? Since they ain't gonna get their shit. Ain't like that discount.
Nobody ain't getting this shit. I'm talking about the whole front, bending to the whole front.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit nasty.
What would piss me off is the other person. I'm trying to avoid you.
That shit
Avoid shit.
Nigga shit fine.
That's how I busted the tire.
Oh, yeah.
avoiding somebody, busted the whole motherfucking tire,
Real man.
and they just kept going.
Ooh,
And all I did was bust the tire.
shoot you.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was hot.
He didn't hit the sign, but he like right next to the sign.
Oh, okay.
Right next. So he went all the way over there.
Yeah.
That's the part you got to go.
Right.
You went over. You in the grass. You all in the bushes. Yeah, he missed the sign. But that shit bent.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it.
And niggas
Oh,
was so
yeah.
inconsiderate because I would be too. I'd be mad as fuck. Like, what the fuck I be saying?
What my piece? Right. Damn, brother. Yeah, I walk up there. Fuck that. I got
Right.
Yeah, because he definitely coming in here.
Right. Yeah, he coming in here. I gotta tell, and I gotta tell Rick, you come get your shit at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Damn.
Damn. You at the front? Right.
I should just tip for real. You need it. You gonna need it. You need this tip. You gonna need it.
Damn. Right in the front.
Nah. He probably, like, say, football season, so he's probably like, and we get like 3 hours. Then I see him, man.
Southeast focus.
Yeah. I can figure out. Oh no, he didn't say that. I don't know. He just got that car now, so he probably not gonna do nothing.
Did you like it better when you saw it in person?
It's alright. I just rather,
Yeah. I don't know how to like it. That was my first taste of doing the foot.
yeah.
I don't know. Not a Jeep truck. I want a Jeep.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it.
I like mine when you take the bells out.
Yeah, you can do that with that.
Yeah.
Just got a calf in that.
Yeah, I would love it.
Yeah.
I hate to make them
Yeah.
even like the part when it's combined, it pisses me off.
Oh, yeah. It's not it.
So you don't forget.
Yeah.
We need to figure it out now. Oh, we got different dates. Oh, yeah. I think that. Yeah, that's what we do.
Mhm. much already.